I haven't actually filmed a video that's just me in like, oh Jesus, like months. Here we go. What up, guys and goblins? How is it going? This is Devon here, and yeah, I'm still awkward. And this time that we've been apart, I have remained awkward. But I did get, well, I didn't really get this, I kind of found in my belongings. I don't know if you can see this glowing cloud, but we've got a little glow cloud light here now to create some more warmth, and I'm digging it so far in the 30 seconds that it's been up. Today I have brought forth some really cool facts about D.I.D. that I would just love to share with you guys, so let's dive right into this. The first fact is that altars can be anything, even objects. So like, if you have a dog altar, or a cat altar, or a lion altar, that is totally normal. If you have an altar that's like a tree, or a blanket, or a rock, that's still normal. It may be less frequent, but that does not make it any less valid. And I feel like people get weirded out when altars are objects, but I mean, personally we don't have them, but we have read about those a few times actually, so it's not like super rare. And there is no limit on system size. I heard somewhere that people think you can only have 21 altars. That's not the case. And I'm going to group that with another one of my facts here that I got on this paper that says the average number of altars is 8 for people assigned male at birth and 13 for people assigned female at birth. And I'm not certain if those statistics are like accurate considering today's systems and stuff, like us sitting over here with, what is it, 116 acrylic chasers with like, what is it, 80? And we've seen so many large systems, so if there are any statistics people in the statistics level of psychology who would like to do a study on that, hit me up, fam, because I don't want to have to wait until I have my master's degree to do this stuff. And D.I.D. dates further back than some research findings suggest. Some people are all like, oh no, Sybil was the first case in like the 60s, and I think the real case was in like the 1400s. So it is not super new, it's not a new thing at all. And the next thing is that triggers can actually be good in certain contexts with D.I.D. Like, definitely not all triggers, obviously. Oh lord, that would be bad. But some of the triggers are positive ones that bring altars forth, and that can even be helpful. Like, we utilize that a lot. We surround ourselves with things that bring out certain altars to get us through the day, and things get done, and it's good. And then the next one is that D.I.D. has many different presentations. There is like overt versus covert. No two people with D.I.D. are the exact same, though twins are more similar. I haven't seen many case studies about D.I.D. and twins, but I would love to see that. If anybody has links, put them down there. But yeah, people with D.I.D. have very different altars, different system roles that are needed, different inner worlds. And these inner worlds can also be really complex. Like, that's another fact that I'm just like adding into this because I am on a roll right now. Inner worlds can be really complex. They can have their own cultures, languages, as you've seen in our past videos, mythology, and history. It's like, basically, as far as your brain can take it, it might just take it that far and give you some wild inner worlds. But you know, you do what you can in these situations. The next one is that altar roles can change. So you have like a persecutor altar, and then suddenly, someday, maybe through like some paths of change or like journeys of self-discovery, those persecutors can become protectors, or vice versa, which is less desirable, but you know, sometimes it's what the situation calls for, and altars kind of get assigned to what your brain prioritizes as the more important things. And that can be something that changes a lot, or a little bit, or even not at all. Next one is that altars can have altars themselves. This is where it starts sounding really complex and weird, you know, altars within altars within altars, but it's a thing, and it's called subsystems. Those are pretty frequent. We've got a couple, I think. At this point, things are weird. And we know several, very many actually, very many other systems who have similar situations. And D.I.D. has a lot of physical symptoms, showing that it's not all in your head. Altars can have different allergies. we have experienced this ourselves. It is not easy. Alters also have different reactions to medications and treatments. Like, some things just don't work for people. Like, for me, ibuprofen does nothing versus someone else. I forget who ibuprofen works for, but it ain't me. And also, that's definitely a thing when it comes to younger alters. Like, different reactions to medication also works for drugs. So if you have a beer and then a little switches out, they're going to be a little bit more than tipsy. Littles, if you're watching this, please don't switch out after someone's been drinking. You will not have a good time. But that is definitely a thing that we have seen a lot in many situations. And eye color is something that can also change with alters. Like, I don't know what color my eyes are. They're kind of like a vague green-gray. But when Parsifal's out, they're like solid gray. There's no green in them. And Novas turn more blue and stuff. And I've seen that happen with the acrylic chasers too. Like, a couple of their alters turn their eyes like totally blue, and it's really cool. And I've seen that with, gosh, who else? A lot of other people. I swear, like, almost every system I've talked to has at least one alter that changes eye color, if not more than one, and I think that's really, really awesome. The second to last fact we've got for today is D.I.D is a coping mechanism that's meant to keep you safe. So while it may seem like it's something that's totally inconveniencing your life and making it really hard to live, it helped you out at one point, and that's what your alters are there to do. They're there to help you out and live your life to the best of your abilities. And the final fact that I have for today is you are a tough survivor if you have D.I.D, and I put a heart in my notes. Send my love to you guys, all of you survivors. Hearts all around. Alright, everybody, that is all that I had for today. If you got any more cool facts about D.I.D, you should let me know down in the comments. Share with all your friends. Share with all the goblins. If you're not a goblin, all you gotta do to be one is hit that subscribe button right down there. It'll be cool. You can see what we're up to. And speaking of which, I've got a couple more listings up on Etsy and those mystery boxes if people want to check those out. I've been working on stuff to put in there, and they're going to be super awesome. Yeah, all the links are down there. If you want to send us a letter or a postcard or something cool, that address is down below as well. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next video. Hey guys, what color should I dye my hair next? It was blue, but it faded to like a silvery purple, and now I'm in the market for another hair color. Because I don't know what to do next. I really like the blue, but I don't know. You guys think of a better color? Drop it below, and you might just see it on my head. I just realized that the aesthetic of my shirt matches the aesthetic of my tattoos. Look at that. It goes together so well, and I am, like, way too happy about that. Later, y'all.